Hello, I'm good. How are you? Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going with you guys? Did you apply? Did you get results? Anything? Hello. You're still waiting for the response. Which program have you applied for to? Bahram Khan, Salam. Ah, you haven't applied yet. Okay. Well, since you haven't applied yet, you shouldn't expect any answer. Bro, I really cannot change my check my Instagram because first of all I deleted the application, so because I got distracted for Instagram a lot, so I'm wasting a lot of time. I mean, I used to waste a lot of time on Instagram, so I deleted the application, and I just go there to post announcements from the browser. So it's a bit hard to check the messages. And beside that, I have a lot of messages on Instagram, and it really, because of the life as a student in Luxembourg is so chaotic, I cannot really answer all of the messages. I really apologize for that. We have so many messages. Hello, I got my conditional offer. Yeah, most all of the admissions are conditional, and the condition is to register for recognition of diploma. So it's not a scary situation. Don't worry about that. I mean, if there is no other condition for your admission, usually there is a general condition which is recognition of diploma. I applied since last month social science and educational sciences, but I've not gotten a response. Well, you have to wait for it. I don't know how long does it take for your program, but usually it should be more than 1 month. For some programs, even less, like maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Minimum marks criteria for BS psychology. I really have no idea what is the minimum criteria. If it's not mentioned on the website, so I assume they don't have a minimum mark criteria. So it's competition. It's competitive. Based on the applications they get. No, actually, I emailed them to ask about transcripts and high school diploma if they can accept or not. Well, I really recommend that you apply for it. Apply for, I don't know if you are applying for bachelor or not, but if you're applying for bachelor, try to get your recognition of diploma as soon as possible. Don't lose time because getting recognition of diploma takes a lot of time, maybe up to 6 weeks. Can you tell me about the application to the temporary authorization to stay and how long before they respond? About the authorization to stay, usually it takes 1 month, maximum 2 months. I don't know. I don't know if you have embassy of Luxembourg in your home country, but usually the procedure is that you send the documents to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Luxembourg by post, by regular post. and they check your application, and after seeing everything is fine, they're gonna send you three letters. The first letter is the receipt of your document. So they say like we received all your documents. The second letter is your personal details. They're gonna tell you these are your details. Please check and check, and if there is any mistake, let us know. And the third letter is authorization to stay. Some people get all these three letters, some people don't get the first two. So if you don't get the first two, don't panic, just wait for it. And when you get the authorization to stay, if you are from a country that you need to get a visa to enter the Schengen area, with that authorization to stay, you have to go to the embassy of Luxembourg, or in some cases, for example, my home country in Iran, I had to go to embassy of Belgium because Belgium is a representative of Luxembourg. So I entered Luxembourg with Belgian visa. I am so please check this for your home country to make sure if everything's fine. Do you know any Iranian there that are studying bachelor's? Unfortunately, no. But if there is any, I assume that they are not. They haven't come here directly from Iran. They might have studied for their high school somewhere else. Hirajan salam. Check. Insurance of medical is necessary during application process or after application acceptance. There is a requirement on the website which says that you need to have insurance, European insurance. You don't need this for application, but when you got your acceptance letter and you got your visa and everything is perfect, it's fine. When you move to Luxembourg, when you go to university to pay your application fee and register yourself at university as a student, at that moment you also need to pay for the insurance, and in that moment you are insured. So when on the website of university they say that there is the requirements, there is a EU insurance card. You have to buy the insurance when you are registering yourself at university. For summer semester, because it's longer, it's something around 250 euros. But for winter semester, it is something around 215 euro. I'm not sure if it has changed because I'm working here, so the company that I'm working for is paying for my insurance. So I don't know about the latest update, but if it gets more expensive, it might be 10 euro more expensive, so not more than that. Hi Shayan, how are you? What are you talking about? Hi Hirad, I'm just answering the questions in the chat box. I'm talking about like student life in Luxembourg. Actually, the reason that I'm waiting is because I have studied 2 years at the university in Iran too. So right now, I'm not sure if I should send that for recognition to. Well, I assume that your name should be Kimia, because it's Kim Z. I don't know, but anyway, so last time I had an interview with one of my friends from Pakistan. He is studying bachelor in computer science in Luxembourg. He mentioned that there is another friend. He is also from third country, and he could get his recognition of diploma, high school diploma, by including that he studied 1 year or 2 years, I'm not sure, in bachelor in his home country. and then he could get the recognition of diploma. Since not lots of people have done that, no one is really sure how it works. So if you want to be the pioneer and do that, after you get your results, I would be really happy to know the results. And if you are fine with that, we can share with others. Which state you are? What do you mean, which state you are? Kiana. Can get job in Luxembourg with valid visit visa. If you mean visitor visa, no. No one can work with visitor visa. Visitor visa is just a tourist visa. You cannot work with that. Is only English language is okay for admission process? Um, it depends on the program you're applying. Some programs have two languages, some programs have one languages, and some others have more. So you have to check which language is mandatory for your specific program. Is Luxembourg good MBA and management program? Is Luxembourg good MBA and like management program? If you mean if Luxembourg is good for MBA and management program, I assume yes, it is. But I haven't studied management, I haven't studied MBA, so I cannot tell you for sure. Can I get job in Luxembourg with valid visit visa? It's the same question. No, you cannot get a job with visit visa. Yeah, that's Kimia. I sent the application with DHL and I'm supported by my parents, so I sent the bank statement of last 6 months. Is that right? Because I've heard some said it should be 12. Well, last time I checked, it's 6 months. If they haven't changed it yet, but you haven't checked the website before sending your documents. You should check the website for solid information. Thank you for the info, of course, no problem. I've heard from YouTuber that for Luxembourg to accept your high school diploma, you have to pass French courses in high school too, which doesn't happen in Iran. Honestly, I'm so confused. To be honest, Kimia, we are also so confused. Um, no one knows. No one knows how does it work for non-EU people, because like there are not so many people that we can ask them, and every person has a different past, has a different background, so no one can say that for sure. Um, the only thing that you can do is to contact the ministry directly to see what's their opinion. I've read on the website that if you are from non-EU countries like Iran, you're gonna need French as well as English. But honestly, I'm not sure. So the best is to contact the ministry. Um, for example, for my sister, which is in the same situation, I would recommend her to come for master, because for bachelor it's really complicated. Thank you. Do you have an idea for the job market in finance and economics? It's amazing. It's working in finance and economic is it's really good here. Um, it's really good. But the program I applied is in English, French, and Dutch, not Dutch. But I only know English, so can my admission? Well, you are applying for psychology. Psychology is just a program which is three language, which is taught in three languages, in German, in French, and English. So you definitely need three certificates to apply for that. Can you take a live about EE in Europe? Well, I don't know some people, anyone who is studying electronic or electric in Europe, neither in Luxembourg, unfortunately. But I guess that's a mechanic. There is a program at the University of Luxembourg which is called Production Creation, Sustainable Production Creation. I guess that has one track in electronic. So you might take a look at it. Have you visited the Kirchberg campus? If so, how is it? Well, if you want to compare Kirchberg with Belval, Belval is like a space ship, and Kirchberg is like an very old car. You know, if you want to compare them, Kirchberg is like a very old campus. It's like a normal university, whereas Belval campus is so modern and so beautiful. Um, so that's it. Uh, Personally, I like Belval more than Kirchberg. There are so much more job opportunities for students in Belval than Kirchberg campus. But there's still so many engineering programs are being held in campus Kirchberg. You, how hard you try to study, how hard you um, have the ability to manage it. I mean, at the end, it's manageable, but it depends how hard you try for that, and also how strong your background is. It's really important to have a strong background for that program. 5 years diploma with 3 years BS program. What is difference in them? 5 years diploma means bachelor and master together. 3 years bachelor is 3 years bachelor. Usually in France, they consider diploma a 5 year diploma because they consider both master and bachelor together. What happens if you work more than legal hour per month? Well, well, the thing is, you cannot work legally more than that. So if you work more than that, you're committing something illegal. I don't know what's the penalty for that, but I don't recommend. Yes, university provides food voucher every semester. So every semester you can apply for it and get the food voucher, which is something around 100 euro. Uh, and beside that, the university canteen provides cheaper foods. So if you're a student, instead of like 10 euro or 11 euro, you only pay 3 euro 70 cents for a complete meal, and 50 cents for desserts and salad. What is a review in Bachelor of Computer Science from Luxembourg University? I haven't read any review about that, unfortunately. Which would you recommend France or Luxembourg if you know French? Um, well, it really depends on you. What do you prefer? What do you like? What's your personality? Uh, I really love Luxembourg, and but in Luxembourg, it is really important to know French. If you don't know French, it's gonna be a bit harder for you to find job than someone who knows French. But for living, I still say Luxembourg is better for during your studies. If you're a student, life in Luxembourg is wonderful. And after that, if you find a job in Luxembourg, still you're gonna have a high quality life. Which job is easy to get as a student? Well, any job you get, it's fine, and they are all the same. So there is no easy or difficult if you want to find a job as a student. They're all the same. The salary is kind of same. Bachelors in Luxembourg. Well, there are so many people studying bachelor in Luxembourg, but I don't know if they are happy or not. But definitely, they are happy that they are studying here. Uh, I really don't know how's the review or if they like it or not. But probably yes, they like it. I don't know if you know about this. Is there any races or Arab for Arabs in Luxembourg? Because my friend told me he couldn't find a job just because the companies straight up don't hire Arabs or North Africa. Well, that's a question which is really hard for me to answer because I mean I'm not a HR manager or someone who is hiring. I really haven't faced something racist in Luxembourg so far after almost 3 years. And I'm still in the economic situation, so I'm not really sure about the professional life out there. But since I haven't witnessed any racist activity in Luxembourg, I assume that there shouldn't be any. Yes, they should be able to manage their expenses. It is really easy to find friends and make friends in university because I have so many activities which involves the students, and if you participate in those activities you can find friends very easy. What made you choose Luxembourg over other European countries? Well, Luxembourg, first of all, had a fast procedure for getting the visa, and so it was like faster for me. It was easier for me to get the visa than other countries. Beside that, I really like that this country is really small. The situation of this country in the middle of the Europe, it's really good, and you have easy access to good countries, good other countries like Germany, France, and Belgium. So it was interesting for me, and also, um, you know, I really like the fact that I can discover something new. Luxembourg was not really that famous, that known among people. So I was like, yeah, this is the country I want to make a discovery in it. That's why I chose this country because it was like new to me, and I wanted to discover it. What kind of students job are available? There are so many different student jobs available here. For example, you can find jobs, student jobs with your professors, and you can work on the projects, on the research projects with your professors. And also, on the other hand, you can find general jobs, for example, in the administration department, in IT departments, in other departments, you can find general jobs as well. So, guys, it's been half an hour. I have to go make some calls, and beside that, I have to get my laundries. So, I wish you a nice evening wherever you are. Good luck for your applications, and have a nice evening. Goodbye.